So Nicky, are you a gamer? And if so, which video games do you play?
So I would not necessarily classify myself as a gamer right now, but I mean, growing up, yeah, I was really big into video games. I mean, I always tended to go for the, let's say, first-person shooter games like Call of Duty. Was my teenage years, was really into that. Naturally, when I got into racing, kind of, you know, some racing games here and there. Obviously, I've played the Formula 1 game quite a lot, especially yeah, when we weren't when the racing season was put on hold back in 2020. A bit of everything, but unfortunately now it's more and more busy, so less time for gaming.
Understandable. And when you were racing some of the racing games, did you have your like a Latifi profile, or were you like anonymous?
So when I was playing the F1 games, I think when I first started, I just put like a normal, you know, name, just kind of online name. You know, not a lot of people really put their actual names in there. But then when we started to make it more official amongst a lot of the other drivers, and we created a proper championship, well, we were kind of forced by F1 to actually put our real names there, because they were, you know, broadcasting them on like actual sports channels and everything. So yeah, so if people see me on the F1 game, it's my name for now.
And was Alex racing with you at the time?
Yeah, he was. He wasn't part of Williams yet. He was still a Red Bull driver, but yeah, he was racing. He was one of the quick ones. Yeah, he was. I say it's because he practiced a lot. He said, "Nah, I didn't spend a lot of time on there," but that was all the drivers just basically saying, "No, I barely practiced."
Yeah, they've been up all night practicing. Yeah. In terms of like the metaverse, it's something that gamers understand. Because of the concepts. Is the metaverse a space that interests you? I
mean, yeah, I would definitely say it does. I mean, obviously kind of growing up in the generation where, let's say, video games was a thing firstly. I mean, obviously they've, you know, advanced so much where it's clearly going now, and, you know, being able to have that kind of immersive virtual experience. I guess, you know, the movie that comes to mind is like that Ready Player One, where you could just, you know, sit in the comfort of your own home, but you're obviously in a immersive virtual world, which is quite cool. So yeah, I mean, I think I'm definitely going to get in on that action. Yeah.
And you know, we mentioned video games. What else do you do outside of racing for fun and relaxing?
I'm a big fan of basketball. It's kind of what I played before getting into racing. And I do like tennis as well, which, you know, both sports I don't really get the opportunity to play so much anymore. So things like that, and yeah, just, you know, hanging out with friends and family if I get that opportunity.
And finally, we hope to bring NFTs, even Williams cars, to the metaverse. Would you be interested in racing around the metaverse in a Williams?
Could probably choose any car from the Williams range over the years. I mean, the one that I've always said was one of the, let's say, my favorite of them. I mean, way before my time. Let's say it was in 2004. Quite cool. There's obviously a lot of more classic, kind of historic cars yeah, there's just so many to choose from. But yeah, I would definitely choose a Williams race car.
Perfect. Thanks very much.